What is good, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Bible with the Daily Dabber. Last time, Bible chapter Z, we looked at chapter 37 of Exodus, the Ark. But today, we'll be looking at chapter 38 of Exodus, the altar of burnt offering. They built the altar of burnt offering of acacia wood 3 cubits high. It was square, 5 cubits long and 5 cubits wide. They made a horn out of each of the 4 corners, so that the horns and the altar were of one piece, not the enemy, and they overlaid the altar with bronze. Its pots, shovels, shrinking bowls, meat, forks, and fire pans. They made a grating for the altar, a bronze network to be under its ledge, halfway up the altar. They cast bronze rings to hold the poles for the 4 corners of the gold grating. They made the poles of acacia wood and overlaid them with bronze. They inserted the poles into the rings so that they could be on the sides of the altar for carrying it. They made it hollow, out of boards. The basin for washing. They made the bronze basin and its bronze stand from the mirrors of the women who served the entrance of the tent meeting. The courtyard. Next, they made the courtyard. The south side was 100 cubits long and it had curtains of finely twisted linen, with 20 posts and 20 bronze bases, and with silver hooks and bands on the posts. The north side was also 100 cubits long and had 20 posts and 20 bronze bases, with silver hooks and bands on the posts. The west end was 50 cubits wide and had curtains with 10 posts and 10 bases. Page turn! With silver hooks and bands on the posts. The east end towards the sunrise was also 50 cubits wide, curtains 15 cubits long on one side of... What was the one side of? On the other side of the entrance to the courtyard, there were 3 posts and 3 bases. All the curtains around the courtyard were of finely twisted linen. The bases for the posts were bronze. The hooks and bands on the posts were silver, and their tops were overlaid with silver. So all the posts of the courtyard had silver bands. The courtyard for the entrance to the courtyard was made of blue, purple, and solid yarn, and finely twisted linen, the work of an embroiderer. It was 20 cubits long, and like the curtains of the courtyard, 50 cubits high, with 4 posts and 4 bronze bases. Their hooks and bands were silver, and their tops were overlaid with silver. All the tent pegs of the tabernacle and of the surrounding courtyard were bronze. These are the amounts of materials used for the tabernacle covenant law, which were recorded in Moses' command by the Levites under the direction of Ishmael, son of Aaron. The priests, Bezalel, son of Uri, the son of Hur, the tribe of Judah, made everything the Lord commanded to Moses. With him was Oliab, son of Eshimach, of the tribe of Dan, an engraver and designer, and an embroiderer in blue, purple, and scarlet yarn and fine linen. The total amount of gold from the wave offering used for all the work of the sanctuary was 29 talents and 730 shekels, according to the sanctuary shekel. The silver obtained from those of the community who were counted on the census was 100 talents and 1,775 shekels, according to the sanctuary shekel. 1 baker per person, that is half shekel, according to the sanctuary shekel, from everyone who had crossed over to those counted 20 years old or more. A total of 603,550 men. The 100 talents of silver were used to cast the bases from the sanctuary and for the curtains. 100 bases from the 100 talents, 1 talent for each base. They used the 1,775 shekels to make the hooks or the posts, to overlay the tops of the posts and to make their bands. The bronze from this wave offering was 70 talents, 2,400 shekels. They used to make the base of the entrance of the tent meeting. The bronze altar was on the bronze grazing as utensils. The bases from the rounding courtyard and those from entrance are 10 pegs of the tabernacle, and those from surrounding courtyard. Thank you all for listening. I'm Dave Zebra, and it's been a pleasure.